Good morning, students of class 8. Today we will understand transmissions of data in a network. So, how data transmits over a network. So, how we establish a network connection? We establish network connection with the help of wired cable or wireless. Wired and wireless cable we use to establish a network. We have wired networking technology. Wired networking technologies, data is transmitted through physical medium such as wire. So you know very well we have twisted cable, coaxial cable and fiber optics cable wire technologies that we use to establish a network. So first of all, we have to understand how we establish a local area network connection with the help of wired technology. So first, twisted pair cable. We use twisted pair cable to establish local area network connection. In this technology, these are two wires here, red wire and white wire. Two wires are twisted together and they are insulated wires twisted together, and means both wire will not touch to each other, and this is coated with a plastic cover. So this twisted pair cable we use in our local wiring also, and these types of wire we use to establish LAN connection. Ethernet cable, twisted pair cable, Ethernet cables is also available in the market. Next is, and this twisted pair cable is having two types. First is shielded twisted pair STP, and second is unshielded twisted pair cable. It means shielded means which is covered, fully covered with plastic, and unshielded that is not covered with plastic cover. So the second is coaxial cable. Coaxial cable wire. This wire in the middle you see electrical cable with a conductor at its center. So this is copper wire in the center, and this is also surrounded, okay, by a tabular insulating layers here, and this wire is called this is shielded, and which is finally covered with a thin insulating layer on the outside. In the outside a thin insulated cover is there. So this coaxial cable is faster than twisted cable, and can transmit more data more faster. This coaxial cable can transmit more faster data than twisted pair cable. And the final is most powerful optical fiber cable. This is very popular nowadays for broadband established. We use this optical fiber these days. Okay, so these cables is very protective, and we can use under the water also. This cable, optical fiber cable, consists of central glass core surrounded by several layers of protecting materials. So many layers are which protects the cable, but in the central there is a glass core. This cable contains glass material. So optical fiber cable is better than twisted pair cable and coaxial cable. This is the wired cables network. We use wired cable in the network technology to establish network connection. Okay, So these three types of wires are the twisted pair cable and coaxial and optical fiber cable. Now we have to understand uh, wireless network. Now we will understand wireless networking technology. In the wire networking technology, I have told you these three wires type we use to establish a local area network. But these days technology is changed. We use, instead of wires, a wireless method to establish LAN. So we do not need wire. We will use different type of devices to establish a network. So in the network we use infrared signal, microwave signal and radio wave signal. So these all three signals provide us facility to transmit data from one computer to another computer. So using devices we will learn how to set network. So first is infrared communication. Range of the device communicating through infrared waves is very limited. Okay, in simple language, infrared communications works if there is no physical barrier in the middle of two devices. For example, in TV set we use television and remote control both. So television and remote we use only if there is no physical barrier in the middle of these both devices. Second, Bluetooth technology. We use Bluetooth to exchange data over short distancing. In a short distance we use Bluetooth radio waves. Bluetooth technology uses radio wave signal. Okay, using this we can send data in a short range, approximately 30 feet. Okay, how many? 30 feet. And the medium transmission speed will be medium. Okay, in the medium speed it will go. Suppose if you are sending any image one mobile to another mobile, so its speed will be medium. Bluetooth technology can be used to transfer songs or pictures between two mobile phones, or Bluetooth headsets can be used with a mobile phone. So Bluetooth technology we use largely in mobile technology, and Bluetooth uses radio wave signal. Approx 30 feet distance it cover, and we can send songs, pictures between mobile phones and Bluetooth headsets. Okay, next is third number, wireless LAN. We can establish wireless local area network. This is important. Okay, and this allow you to extend your distance. Wireless local area network, okay, WLAN, links devices over a short distance via wireless technology that uses radio waves to establish connections to each computer connected via a WLAN. It has a small antenna in its WLAN interface card. Okay, so this device, okay, WLAN we connect to the computers, and we can share data, physical devices, all other things. Okay, wireless MAN. Okay, and in the WLAN we use Wi-Fi wireless fidelity is used for setting up high-speed WLAN in over a distance of 30 meters. So 30 meters is a big distance, large distance. Okay, so this LAN we establish WLAN with, and this is wireless technology, and we use this device to connect. Wireless MAN, it may be spread in a city. It is larger than LAN. Okay, WLAN, and it may be spread in a city or in a metropolitan area. And wireless technology known as the WiMAX or wireless, okay, metro parability for microwave access is used wireless MAN. Okay, so this is may be spread over the 50 kilometers. This may be spread over the 50 kilometers. Wireless WAN, and this is the largest network. Okay, it is a network that connects computers over a large geographical area. So understand this. Okay, so here we have LAN, MAN and WAN, three types of networks. And here network security, we need to secure a network against authorized access. So unauthorized access, network will stop. Okay, in a computer network, multiple user access the same data. Okay, same data can be accessed by the multiple user, and thus it becomes important to manage access to the network. Okay, who can access the networks, who cannot access the network, that we in a network security we learn. Okay, so if we are a network client, so we need a network username and password to access the computer, to connect with the network. That's why unauthorized person cannot enter in the network. So network security is also very, very important. Network security is ensured in many ways. Okay, so first is each authorized user is given a unique username and password for accessing the network. Then only if you know username and password, then you can enter in the network, means you are authorized person for the network. And if you are not having proper username and password, then you are not allowed to enter in the network. Different users are given different types of access right. Okay, such as read-only access, read-write access and no access. So unauthorized persons may not have access, no access. And suppose a general persons, okay, if he is coming and he is not regular user of network, then we will give him only read only permission, read only access. So they can access the network, but they cannot modify anything in the computers. They can only see what are there in the network, if anybody want to see in the network, but they cannot modify anything in the network. And third is a full permission, read write access. This permission will give the authorized person, they can read data, they can write data and access the data also. Okay, students, this chapter was big, that's why it took time. Okay, so we will understand next chapter in the next video. Thank you.